Morning, Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, if there's any watching. Happy Tuesday. Shit, like, I know how much is changing in my life at the moment, but like, I'm just letting it change and I'm almost just flowing with my life at this point, but like, I know that there's just a lot of people that are not going to be too happy about what I'm doing, you know, like in the greater scheme of things, like I'm just doing things a bit like out of the mainstream and I'm slowly like starting to get to that point, you know, but it's exciting. And I've woken up feeling like a little bit anxious today, but it's because of things outside of actually the twin flame journey that I'm anxious about. But I will get through it and everything will make sense in the greater scheme of things. Just send me some good vibes because I need it. Let's check in some energy updates with the Divine Masculine. I want to get some cute messages because I personally need some, and I'm guessing a lot of our collective needs some. So let's tune in with our Divine Masculine energy. Spirit, please can we have a beautiful clear channel message for the collective. I'm getting strong kind of mental energy immediately from the masculines. Too many. So he's thinking about you a lot. He's thinking about how he could have done things differently. And this nostalgia is serving him in the sense that he's able to heal from the past. This nostalgia could be like him thinking about you, but I'm really more so like, I think he's thinking about a lot of past relationships, whether romantic or not. I think he's just evaluating his life and those moments of silence that he's having. He's finding his mind kind of drift towards the past. And the reason he has to do this and go back is because he needs to balance out his energy. And I think from the past, he has been taught to not show his emotions, to be macho, to be, you know, a bit of a hierarchical, traditional man. But he's kind of neglected, you know, those beautiful feminine aspects of himself. And the reason that this needs to happen is because it's a natural progression to this new beginning for him. And it's a new beginning in the physical. This new beginning is going to serve like a complete life change for him. How he does things, how he reacts to things, like where he's heading is going to be really, really different. And he needs to balance his energies in order to be able to, you know, like live how he should be living. And he's truly feeling like he's coming out of a very tough cycle of his life. Whether he's aware of it or not, that's what's happening. And I'm getting the word grace. I feel like he's starting to feel a little bit more grace towards himself, which is important because that means he's starting to have grace towards other people in his life. He's maybe being a little bit less hard-ass. We've now got 3 10s on the spread and there's 6 cards. So this masculine that I'm connecting with is going through a complete cycle change of his life, of how he communicates. I'm getting a lot of that. I think that this masculine is now starting to open up about his feelings, about his true desires to the people around him. And he's starting to sing his own song. He's starting to go to his own beat, and it's inspiring. And it's actually strengthening his connections. And so the people that are meant to be there are sticking around. And it's like he's starting to realize like who he really values. And it's a cycle of torment that's ending, of mental thoughts, of societal pressures. I think this masculine's kind of getting to that space where his ego is really, really diminishing. And literally, as I was just saying, that he's talking to people, he's like, this card came out of seeking help. Like, he's really, really like going to the people now that he needs. And I think that he's talking about the twin flame journey, and he's talking about his feminine, he's talking about his career, he's talking about his past. And it's important, and that means he's kind of coming into acceptance of who he is and what he truly desires, you know. This masculine is very based right now on himself. As I said, this new beginning, he wants a new start in his life, his own individual life. He's in a state of being quite selfish, but in a really good way. Sorry, I just want to move the cards. There's going to be another line coming up apparently. So he's really in this process of balancing out his life, and the reason that he's needing to seek help is because he's healing this inner child of this. I literally, this is what I was saying, is that his suppressed emotions, he's underdeveloped emotionally because he hasn't had the space to completely be, you know, himself and his sensitive self. This group of masculines is very, very sensitive but calculated. So he's almost balancing out those aspects of himself, that aspect of him that... There's a lot of Jack energy today, so I'm feeling like he may be feeling a little bit stubborn as well in this process, because he's having to face a lot of like who he is and what he's become. But it's all worth it, because at the end of the day, the main person on his mind is you. He wakes up thinking about you. He goes to bed thinking about you. You pop in his head when he's working out. Like, you're there with him. You are. And this presence is something that is overwhelmingly nourishing to him, and he enjoys the energy, whereas before he was very confused by it. So this masculine is really, really working on communicating his feelings at the moment and accepting his emotions. And I'm truly feeling like he is experiencing some sense of loss as well. But this loss is coming with so much, you know, growth, that he can see the progress that his life is making. And he knows that his divine feminine is the person for him. Like, this collective, these masculines know. Like, they know what's up. They know that their feminine is someone special. Like, I'm literally getting truth bumps. Like, there's something very special about you to him. And let's actually pull some more cards on that. Having my morning coffee before I start working, studying. Today's a study day. Shit. He wants a new beginning with you, but he knows the time is premature. He needs to cut out all third parties, and that's the process that's taking place. But it's almost taking place behind the scenes, in the sense it didn't even make the main spread of this. So I think that what he's trying to also tell you is that it's not going to go back to third party ways, because he is getting rid of it. He's not reciprocating to that energy anymore of third parties. Oh, there's a message here. I knew there were a few more messages. He's wanting to tell you that he's literally going through a heart chakra awakening, but that another 10 has come out. He wants a new beginning in love with you, and he knows that in order to have this new beginning in love, he needs to heal a lot of the aspects of himself that are not balanced, that are too patriarchal, that are too, like, you know, masculine. There's a lot of healing going on within his masculine self, because he needs to integrate his feminine self, and your energy being around him is really, really helping him do that. So whatever you're doing, whatever energy you're sending out, whatever positivity you're sending out, like, he needs it, and it's helping. Like, not even in the sense of recently, like just over the past year, the love and the energy and the letters and, you know, all that love, like, when he's ready to receive it, he's going to receive all of that energy, you know. And like, this masculine is now kind of starting to make it known to everyone that you're part of his life, and people are not necessarily like very happy about it, is what I'm getting from this collective. Let's pull some cards on that. This is spicy. Let's see what people are saying about this connection. I'm actually now excited. I love spice. It's like, bad attention is still attention, babes. No, just kidding. That was like such a Kim Kardashian it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I think everyone on this channel needs to know, like, I actually secretly love the Kardashians. Like, if there was like a quiz on a night out at like a bar or something, like, and it was about the Kardashians, guess who would be winning that bar tab? Me. And I used to literally like want to be part of the Kardashians. As I've gotten older, I've realized it's really not all sunshine and rainbows down on that camp. But yeah. Anyways, that was some like fun fact while I shuffle. Okay. Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine saying about this connection to his friends? Let's first ask that. So 3 cards for that. Actually, Spirit has its own agenda. Okay, that's what he's saying about you to his friends. What is the Divine Masculine? Oh, another one. What is the Divine Masculine saying? Friends, let me just finish the question first. What is the Divine Masculine's friends saying behind his back about this connection that he has with his Divine Feminine? Getting a lot of jealousy, but also a lot of confusion. I don't think that a lot of his friends... There's lots of cards flipping, but I can't. Should I take these? Okay, so immediately what I'm getting is that there's two groups of Divine Masculine friends, okay? One group and another group. The one group is happy for him, and the other group is kind of bummed. So there's 2 groups of Divine Masculine's friends right now. Been guided to take that. These cards are quite sticky to come out. I don't know if you noticed, like, that it definitely shows that this last group here that's not like good vibes is like definitely speaking behind his back. The other group is more so like if they were to say it in front of his face, like the masculine would be like, oh wait, like that's cool. And now let's see what the Divine Masculine's friends truly think about this connection. And what is their feelings towards the Divine Feminine? I'm being asked to pull 5 cards here, so I'm just going to listen to Spirit. There we go. No, this is for... Okay. Let's see now. So this is what the Divine Masculine is saying about you to his friends. Okay. Okay. So this Divine Masculine is basically saying that he sometimes feels like he's not enough man for you. Like, he's almost saying to his friends, like, shit, like, she's got a lot of layers and she's really balanced and she's just like flow and she's really free-spirited, and he's also like saying that he's not used to that. Like, it's not something that he's necessarily used to. You may be just not his typical, like, who he would bring home kind of vibe. It's not a bad thing though. Like, he's just more so like, she's not my huge. But basically he really wants to like be with you intimately. He basically wants to have sex with you like really badly. But it's like, I'm smiling even, it's quite cute. Like, he is worried that when you do sleep with each other that you're gonna actually fall pregnant. Take that how you want, but for me that's kind of like, aware, cheers, like, you know, kind of thing. Anyways, I'm weird like that. And he's also kind of saying to his friends that he can see himself living a really abundant life with you, and in a way that he's like, I think what I'm getting is support. Like, I think he says to his friends that you really support him, and you like care, and you want to know what's up, and you provide this like sense of like stability and banter, and just he feels like he can really be himself. And I think that's why he's saying to his friends like he can see himself being really abundant with you, because he could explore so many different facets of himself with you. And he's also telling his friends that he experiences a deeper connection with you, a deeper love, and he wants a new beginning with you. And he's almost saying to his friends that one day there is going to be a chance for us to be together. And this is really cool because this divine masculine wasn't talking to his friends about shit at all. So this is amazing, and it's really cute. Like, and he's really attracted to you. So yeah, this is now what the one group of friends is saying about the divine masculine being with you, and this is what the other group is saying. So firstly, both parties of friends see that the divine masculine is happier with you, okay? The one group is like seeing that the divine masculine, when he talks about you, is really like in love, in his heart space. His walls come down. He's not the same masculine as when he's talking about like anyone else, or just, you know, he's different. He's not always like this. And the friends are almost seeing the truth of the connection through this process of seeing the masculine in his heart space. And this is also now another message that I'm getting, is that the divine masculine speaks to these two groups of people very differently about you. I think with this group here, he's much more in his heart space. He's much more free-flowing. He is much more honest, you know, less practical. It's more loving, and it's more like the beautiful aspects of it. So this group of friends really, really like respects the connection, is what I'm getting, and also doesn't mind you. Like, they like, cool, like she seems really nice. I'm getting the sense that they don't know you very well, but what they do know of you, they like. And they think you're quirky and what your masculine needs, actually, which is really cool because they know this guy. So take that as confidence that you are like respected among some of his friends. Like, they do like you. And now the second group of friends is what I'm getting, is that they need to know more about you, is what I'm hearing. They're not convinced entirely, but they see that the masculine changes. They don't see the full blown heart space that the other group sees, but this group sees that like he is starting to like, you're growing on your masculine, and they see that, and it worries them a bit because they don't know about this. And I'm getting the sense that there's also been like a lot of gossip around the topic with these people. They're like, really? What? Like, what? They know your reputation, take that as it comes. And they just kind of want either they want this connection to slow down, or they've been trying to slow it down. And I'm getting both messages here, so you need to take what flies. But I'm getting the sense that there's been a lot of meddling in this connection, and this group of friends are like the meddlers, and they're the ones that have been causing miscommunication. You might both know this group of friends. So they see that the masculine's doing better, but I don't know if these are ride or die friends, because they're not actually seeing his truth, whereas the other group is of that heart space. You know, this masculine was brave enough to open up his heart to these people, but not these ones. So I'm getting the sense that this masculine is more so trying to please this group of friends, and is probably not being completely authentic about the connection, but they can see that he's affected and that he actually really, really likes you. And now let's see what they are truly thinking as friends. Interesting. Okay, so firstly, we've got so many 8s on the deck. So this is a message from Spirit to say, like, who actually gives a fuck what anyone else thinks, because this relationship is going to bring you both so much abundance. So just a side note, so if you're worrying. These friends have a feeling that this connection is going to start moving very quickly. They have a feeling this is going to be a fast-paced relationship once it gets its feet on the ground. They know that it's mutually attractive. So these friends who I'm connecting with know that you're also interested in the masculine. They know how you feel. And I'm getting the sense that this group of friends as well is a way that you guys are actually very well suited, because they know you both. They don't want to admit it, though, is the feeling that I'm getting. Like, the person that's been meddling in this connection, I'm not so much connecting to this group where they saw the masculine as power. I'm connecting to the second group now. They know both of you, and it scares them how much mutual attraction is between you, and this comes from jealousy. They know that you would actually be an amazing asset in this masculine's life, and they have this feeling that when, or if you guys were to like really try and make it work, it would be a very fast-moving relationship, and they can sense that you guys are coming towards each other in their subconscious. And it's not upsetting, but it's more so like he's lost in a way, this friend, this group. He's lost in the name of love, is what I'm hearing. And he mustn't feel bad because love always wins. But it's just interesting because I'm immediately getting a block from this person. I'm not able to connect with this person that is like got this meddling energy. And I'm saying, like, even just I wasn't able to like get a lot of info on a lot of this, and it's because I don't think I'm meant to know as well, but also because this person's very secretive, that is in this divine masculine circle. So as much as he knows that this is a fast-paced connection, he has been trying to block it in a sense, you know, not deal with it himself, or not or actually block it with words and, you know, stories and shit. But this masculine is moving towards love, and this group of people knows that. And it's not that this group doesn't like you. It's that they don't understand you and his connection at all. And I think it has come into a shock to a lot of these people. So if anything, don't take it personally. I think people are just like, firstly, jealous because it's a shock, and upset because it's not them. And your masculine's pretty great, so like we can understand the jealousy. Anyways, I hope that this helped. I wasn't able to harness in a lot of energy from these people, but I'm sensing there's quite a lot of tension about this masculine getting his wish fulfillment. So just be easy on him. I think he's dealing with a lot of voices at this point, but it's his job. I'm even getting there could be 5 players in his life, and this includes the person or people that he had that heartfelt connection to, chat to about you. There's 5 players in his life, and he's figuring it out. But he's slowly but surely deciding that you're actually a keeper, and the angels are helping him to figure out what's good and what isn't. So yeah, divine feminines, keep doing what you're doing. Things are going well. Have faith in that, you know. Things are going well, but there's just a lot of noise in the house, but he's sorting it out. You just have to sit and look pretty. Kidding, we've got work to do, but you know what I mean. Anyways, lots of love and light, and I hope that this helped. Maybe I'll be able to get some more info from them, but I don't know at this point. It's quite hush hush. We'll do another video like this in a few days and see if we can maybe connect more with the divine masculine's friends. Anyways, okay, lots of love and have a beautiful Tuesday. Bye.